What is up, everybody? It's Baker, running super late today, but we're screeching in here and we're gonna get it done. I guess I have no headphones, so that's gonna be fun. But I've got a few new songs. We only had when I started looking this morning, I only had one show I could find this week. I ended up finding two others. Went ahead and gave those to Chad, so he'll be telling you all about them in the second hour. But I've got a few new songs lined up for you from some Arkansas artists. Name of the show, by the way, is Tomorrow's Dream, every Monday, right here on KBF from noon to 2. All local, mostly heavy, and keeping you informed of what's going on throughout the week. Like I say, Chad's got a few shows. I think they're Friday and Saturday. There's one Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something like that. He'll be telling you about, so stick around. I'll give you a quick rundown on them later. Right now, let's jump in with some brand new stuff from Nail in Your Coffin. Here they are with their brand new single, Vile, on KBF. Tomorrow's Dream, right here on 88.3 FM. Crank it up.
pathological shit is spiritual fucking warfare unless it comes to Hillary. Hillary won't serve God. Fucking sinners. Get out of my face. Fucking sinners. God, no. Repent. God. Fucking repent.
That was The Hate You Give from local band By Morning. I just took a little chewing, and it was appropriately so. I didn't do my due diligence this morning. I usually listen through everything really good and find all the cuss words and make myself a little notes and make sure to clip them out best I can at least. But I came in a rush, running late. Y'all heard a little bit of another show. The rhythm room starts to creep through at the beginning. So that's on me. I definitely got to do a little more research here and just make sure I'm not slipping out a bunch of F-bombs. Local bands, can I please ask you, though, to mark your songs as explicit when you put them on Spotify, especially if it's very clearly intelligible F-bombs in a sample, something like that. I'm pretty sure the Nail in Your Coffin song also had one that slipped through. And again, neither of these songs is marked as explicit or has the lyrics posted for me to go through and find it myself. Please, please, please help me out with that, or I'm going to end up losing the show straight up. So really, really appreciate you guys that do mark when they are explicit. It's even better if you post the lyrics. That way I can follow along and make sure to just cut out the cuss words, but we're still able to play your songs. I don't know. Even better, give me a clean version. I'm sure you can swing that in the studio when you're finishing up the mix. Do something, help us out so we can keep helping you out. All right, Sorry to keep the gripe going. I got griped. Y'all got to get griped. You know how it goes. All right, I got like one more new song for you guys, and then a very cool little mashup thing we're gonna do. And after that, I'm going straight to we're gonna do it old school, the way I started doing the show almost 8 years ago. I just realized it doesn't seem like that long, but I've been here for almost 8 years, along with CT the first couple of there, and Chad for these last couple, and it's been great. Not that sounds like I'm leaving. I'm not leaving unless I keep letting all these F-bombs slip through. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, 8 years in the first couple that I took over, I had no idea what I was doing. I had not nearly the catalog of local music that I needed to start the show. So I was just going through Bandcamp, looking for all music tagged Arkansas or tagged Little Rock or tagged Conway or things like that. That's another good thing for bands that are like, don't even mess with Spotify. Just put your music up on Bandcamp and then make sure you tag every release with your home state, town, even all that. Do them separately. And all those other cool tags too, and then make sure you pop up and on my radar. I play a lot of bands here that I don't even know who they are, just but I find them with that Arkansas tag. So that's helpful, and that's how I'm gonna handle the probably second half of the show, of my first hour here. Today I got 2 aux cables and a microphone. We're gonna kick it old school like that. So one more new one here. We just got the Go for Gold EP. 3 of the songs were singles that had dropped over the last year or two, but here is the newest one. Hold On from Go for Gold. KBF Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People. That was new Go for Gold, Hold On. And once again, thank you all for please mark your songs explicit when they are. And even better, give me the lyrics in there so I can edit as we go. That was my new stuff for the week. We didn't have a whole lot of shows, like I said, to tell you about, but Chad's going to tell you about some really cool one with Crankbait and Madman Morgan. That's what, Saturday night, right? Friday night up in Fort Smith. And I think he's got a couple others on Thursday and Saturday at Vino's that we almost didn't find until the very last minute because there was no event page. Womp, womp, womp. I finally found a flyer for one that got shared around a little bit, it looks like, but please, folks, tell people about your shows. It helps. This Wednesday, something interesting I found, and we're going to riff on here for a second. Yoga with Ruby, my good friend Ruby Patchouli, is doing yoga at the that Kava Lounge, and very blasphemous place that all the Christians are up in arms about, over in kind of Midtown Little Rock, I guess, like corner of University and Kavanaugh or something like that. Yeah, cool little spot there where you can drink kava, fizzy bubbles, and go over there Wednesday, 6:30. You can do some yoga with Ruby. She's doing Zeppelin Watts night. Okay, and this is what caught my eye. Wednesday night, a little philosophical with some Alan Watts mixtape and jam out to Led Zeppelin. Okay, so that sounds like probably one and then the other, but I had a thought, why not mash them, right? Now, when you go to look up Alan Watts' recordings from his lectures and stuff, most of them have some kind of lo-fi, chill beats in the background or something, or there's a lot on Spotify with all kinds of different artists doing albums of themselves under Alan Watts, which that's weird, but do your thing. But I was thinking Zeppelin and Watts. Okay, so Led Zeppelin from Physical Graffiti had the amazing instrumental piece Bronner Iyer. I think that's how I had to look it up this morning. Bronner Iyer, short instrumental piece. The track translates, I think, to Hill of Gold, which is what they saw at a little cottage they were staying at to write that album. So yeah, we have Bronner Iyer from Led Zeppelin, instrumental track. Clocks in at just about 2 minutes. And I found a Alan Watts piece with no music in the background. And interestingly enough, it was about music. It's called Not Everyone Gets It. And it's okay. Talking about music and the relationship of listeners and those who truly love it versus those who don't. And yeah, so it's a little over 3 minutes. They didn't sync up perfectly, but I slowed down Zeppelin by 15% and sped up Alan Watts by 30%. I got it pretty close. It's really fun to play with the speed controls on YouTube. But note to self, don't forget to put your setting back before you go try to play some other song. Why is this so slow? All right. So here you have Alan Watts, Not Everyone Gets It, It's Okay, over Led Zeppelin's Bronner Iyer on KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People. What's happening? He only hears noise and he can't understand. Well, we're going to have to try that one more again here. Hang on.
When a person is tone deaf, that is to say he cannot hear melodies.
I'll tell you why. Let's swap these around. I'll get a lot more volume on one cable than the other. So let's try this again here. Alan Watts. Not everyone gets it. It's okay. Over Led Zeppelin's LRAR. Maybe.
When a person is tone deaf, that is to say, he cannot hear melodies. He only hears noise, and he can't understand why other people find music attractive. What is his deficiency? Where is he blind? His blindness is he cannot hear relationships, or rather, in musical language, he doesn't hear intervals. If you are musically sensitive, what you hear in a melody is not a string of notes. You hear the steps between them. You recognize the major scale of C as ascending. Why do we think of that as up? What does it mean that one sound is higher? That's nonsense to a person who's tone deaf. They're just different sounds. There are booming sounds and squeaky sounds, but they don't rhyme. See, he hears no motion. Because each note is static, he doesn't hear a lead from one to the other of the steps. Just so a person who's a logical positivist is a tone deaf novice. See? And you can't explain, there's nothing you can do to a tone deaf person to explain how you hear music. Just as there's absolutely no way of making a congenitally blind person understand color. Well, we may find out one eventually when we find out a lot more about our senses, but in the ordinary way, you just can't get it. So in exactly that same way, there are people who cannot get certain things. You say of such people, you know all the words, but you don't know the music. And you may as not waste your energy trying to convince that there are allowed these poor, afflicted souls who just aren't functioning on a certain wavelength. But now I don't want to say, make a kind of a esoteric scene out of this. A lot of people are trained to pretend that they are not on that wavelength. And you may be perfectly capable of understanding the relationship between a cause and effect. You know what the relationship is? Very simple. They're the same event, only divided into two parts. If you see a cat walk by a very narrow window, you see first the head, and a little later the tail. If you speak in cumbersome philosophical language, you're going to start talking about the event head being the cause of the event tail. Well, it's all one cat.
It's all one cat. I love that. It's great. Another one that just popped up by Alan Watts. Don't take life too seriously, or music or anything. It's all just wiggly air, right? But having said that, we've got a ton more killer music for you here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I think I've fixed that cable now. Sorry, the Zeppelin was so quiet there. We'll see if I manage to fix it or not. We're going to keep this going with first one here from the band Dead Indian, which is a harsh name, but they've stood by their decision to keep it. And if you look into why, it makes sense. This was a kind of a heavy band from Fayetteville 10-ish years ago, featuring Jesse Wells. I think most of us know him now from his reels and YouTube videos and whatnot. He's got some great takes on a lot of current politics and whatnot. But yeah, here's some older stuff I stumbled on this morning from his band Dead Indian. This is from back in 2014, the When We Live album. Name of the song, I'm going to do If the Sun Is Real. KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People. The sun is real. Taking it back to maybe the same. No, it's more recent. 2022, I think. Drop from the band Nouns. Here we go with Dustin. It's a painful one. KBF, Tomorrow's Dream. Voice of the People.
I can't believe it, I see it. Your face don't lie, your face don't lie. I'll never see the day again. You're so safe,
There's a whole nother half of this track that's pretty dope at the end, but I forgot about this long interlude, and we just don't have time for that today. Sorry, Dustin. Like you said, we're no longer any sort of friend. That sounded awful. I didn't know Dustin. He was a great guy from what I hear. And he hurt himself to the point of death. So that song was for him from the band Nouns. Here's a band called Rightful, and it's spelled like the street I live on, WRIGHT, if you will. I believe this project is that of Natalie Wright, who is, yes, it is. And they are part of the Stelly's Vineyard house show venue down the street here, and several punk rock bands in the scene currently. So check them out with all their cool stuff. Here's Rightful with Citadel Holding Cell, KBF Tomorrow's Dream, Voice of the People. save my soul. Dirt Wizard there. The closest thing Arkansas probably ever produced to Typo Negative. Boy, that line gets me every time. It is the coldest thing I've probably ever heard. Christ won't touch me. I've grown too old. That was Litany of Rust. Good stuff. Wish Dirt Wizard would have stuck around longer than the few singles that got put out. Never did get there. I think, they played like one show, two maybe. Alright, we got just under 6 minutes left here, so I'm going to probably squeeze in 2 more songs maybe. We'll see if we got time. After this one, I'm going to go to an older band I just stumbled on. Looks like it's called Achaia, Achaia, or maybe it's like that berry and it's just acai, but with an H. I don't know. I think it's Achaia from Little Rock back in 2012. They dropped a Broken City. Oh, is it Broken City EP? We'll do one off of that. Either The Corruptor or maybe the title track, Broken City. I have to see how much time we got. But first up for you, here's some kind of newer stuff that I saved a couple months ago and forgot to ever play for you guys. Some metalcore coming out of Conway, a band called Midnight Heist. We'll do Prayed in Ash. Stick around. Chad's got you for the next hour. KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, voice of the people. By Midnight Heist out of Conway. That just dropped last year, back in October. Check them out. It'll probably be on a stage near you soon. Alright, to switch over, we're going to do one called The Fighter instead, from Broken City back in 2012. Little Rock, KBF, Tomorrow's Dream, voice.
the voice of the people.
This is Wade Rescue with the Chief Organizers Report. Pay to play in the transfer portal. For long beleaguered college sports fans, Indiana's rise from the bottom of the barrel, a consistently doormat team, to a number one ranking on the verge of winning the college football championship is nothing short of a miracle. This phenomenon might give hope to fans everywhere who might be lured into believing that lightning could strike at their alma mater as well. The truth, to paraphrase James Carville in the Clinton campaign, is all about the economy of college sports now, especially in the main arenas of football, basketball, and baseball. The end of pretend has come. There's no myth anymore about the student athlete. Most of them may get to school and stay for a while because the transfer portal has made the whole shebang pay to play. Championship game will be played between Miami and Indiana. Fernando Mendoza, a native of Miami's Cuban community, is the Heisman Trophy winner as the best player in college football this year, according to those voters. He was a transfer this year from the University of California. Not sure what he got paid to move, but it's bound to be seven figures. Carson Beck is the quarterback from Miami this year. Before playing for the Miami Hurricanes, Carson Beck played for the University of Georgia, where he spent 5 seasons, 2020 to 2024, won 2 national championships as a backup, then became their starting quarterback for his final 2 seasons before transferring to Miami for his final year of eligibility. Estimates by experts in the New York Times believe he was paid $3.5 million by Miami this year. They estimate that most of desirable quarterbacks entering the portal now are expected to draw $4 million or more. A North Texas transfer going to Oklahoma State is receiving a 2-year, $7.5 million contract, according to the Tulsa World. We've now read reports about how a billionaire booster at Texas Tech ponied up millions in the 8 figures to get his team upgraded. They made it to the first round of the playoffs, so I guess he feels like he got what he paid for, even if not a ring. The Time reports the range of other positions as well. Linemen, especially offensive tackles and edge rushers, make bank up to $2 million. Running backs and tight ends were a relative bargain, mid-6 figures up to $1 million. Top receivers might make $2 million. Defensive players in the big conferences might made less, but most of us will never make $200,000 a year, so they aren't making chicken feed. Arch Manning from New Orleans is now the quarterback for Texas. Grandson of Ole Miss star and quarterback for the Saints, Archie Manning, nephew of Peyton and Eli, he's a legacy player. He had a so-so season that got better towards the second half and won the MVP in their bowl game. He didn't enter the portal this year, hoping to be the number 1 pick in the 2026 season. Trust me, he didn't need to leave early. He's probably making $3 million plus this year and more next, so he's not going to starve while trying for bigger bucks after the next season. Let's be honest, though. The big and medium-style conferences, whether the SEC with LSU and the Big Ten or the smaller ones that saw Tulane get to the big show for a minute, are the equivalent of the minor leagues in baseball or the G League in pro basketball. The Group 5 schools are AAA teams, Group 4 AA, and on down the line. All of them are getting paid now, just some make $20,000 and some make millions. I should add that the paydays directly from the school don't include the additional pay they can make on name, image, and likeness now. I've seen national ads that include Arch Manning. What Texas is paying him is just a start before NIL rolls in for him. As the WNBA women's basketball players prepare for a strike, remember from last year the story of Caitlin Clark from Iowa. With NIL money, she was going to see her pay envelope shrink to almost nothing to pay as a pro in the WNBA compared to what she was making in college. Don't get me wrong. The hypocrisy of colleges making millions and pretending players were amateurs, risking life and limb as earners for them for 3 hots and a cot and whatever the value of the scholarship is now are way over. Colleges and universities were already serving as the minor leagues for the pros. Now the athletes are getting a share. The Indiana and Miami teams are not exactly storybook finishes worthy of a movie, as their coaches claim. They're just the after effects of a bit of trickle-down and late-stage capitalism. As fans, we can still root, and maybe some will feel nostalgic, but the sugar plum and dancing fairies are gone, and our eyes need to be wide open now. This is Wade Brathke. For questions or comments, www.chieforganizer.org. You take it from here to there.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from listeners and community partners. If you are a business owner or planning an event and would like information on how it can be announced on KABF, contact our office at 501-372-6119. That's 501-372-6119.
We see the urgent threat of climate change every day, but we often miss those hit hardest by it, women and girls. That's why CARE fights for a more just and sustainable world. You can help. Learn more at care.org/climate.
You've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. You have to carefully monitor your health for the rest of your life, and you have an increased risk of developing cardiovascular disease.
Cut. Type 2, take 2.
Action. You've been diagnosed with a new purpose, to fight for the amazing life you made for yourself, to look that risk of heart disease square in the face and say, no, not me. You've been given a new opportunity to live. Get started at NoDiabetesByHeart.org.
No, our prayers don't help us. Prayers don't do a goddamn thing.
All right, it is the second hour of the Tomorrow Stream radio show, and this is Chad. I was feeling sickly last Monday, but I'm here today. I'm glad to be back. And what you just heard was Mazinko, and before that, Open Casket. Before that, started the show with a band called Soul Exchange, and all three of those bands are going to be playing Thursday night here at our favorite Calzone Microbrew location. And Friday night in Van Buren, you're going to have Madman Morgan and Crankbait playing there on Friday night, and I got them coming up next on the playlist here. And then I got one more show to talk about later on, so that's what we got. I'm glad I'm still able to come up here and do this radio show. Not real sure what's going to happen, because I got to find a new job, and I might not have Mondays off, so I don't know how this is all going to work out. We're going to see what we can do. But, yeah, I'm glad I'm still here right now. I don't take it for granted, and I've always enjoyed it. And, yeah, we'll see how it all works out. But still here for now. I was at that Amazon place that got shut down. Yeah, I was one of those guys, so I got to find something new to do. But anyway, we're going to get back to the playlist here, and this is called Pyromanic Days by Madman Morgan, and you heard it right here on 88.3, the voice of the people.
Support for KABF comes from Outback Presents, announcing acclaimed singer-songwriter Jason Isbell, live at the Robinson Center on March 26th. Tickets and more information at Ticketmaster.com.
Who is it?
Asthma.
Asthma?
That's right, asthma.
You must have the wrong house. Who's there?
West Nile virus. Can I come in?
No, you can't come in.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Yes.
Hello, it's Lyme disease.
I am not opening the door for Lyme disease.
I'll be back.
Who is it now?
$5 billion in property damage.
What do you want?
I'm just spreading the love, ma'am.
Go away.
When household pests are in your home, you never know what kind of health and property threats they're going to invite over. This public service announcement has been brought to you by the National Pest Management Association. Visit pestworld.org to become more aware of the serious threats common household pests like mice, roaches, and termites can pose to your health, your home, and your family.
Blind? Low vision? Eyesight changing? You are not alone. Connecting with blind and low vision people can provide support and expand your understanding of what is possible. We are making our own choices every day, but we are also stronger together. To learn more, visit us on the web at blind.org. The National Federation of the Blind. Live the life you want.
As you get older, it's more important than ever to eat healthy. But that can be hard for those of us who are retired and living on a fixed income, especially during COVID-19. A friend told me about benefitscheckup.org. It's a free website from the National Council on Aging, and it's helped millions of older Americans pay for healthy food. Maybe it can help you. Benefitscheckup.org. You've earned this. This message is supported by the Administration for Community Living.
All right, now we got our little mid-hour commercials out of the way, and we're going to get back to playing the rest of these songs for the second half of the hour here. And I do have one more show to tell you about. It's happening Saturday night. It is here in Little Rock, and it's at our favorite microbrew Calzone location. And you're going to have Bite. You're going to have a band called Passion. And you're going to have Peach Blush. You just heard those three bands before the commercials. I went ahead and let it keep playing for them. And there's also a band called Tiger Style. I was looking on the Spotify and the Bandcamp, and I just wasn't sure. I found something, but I was like, I don't think that's them, so I didn't put it on there. But yeah, that's what I have for shows happening this week. And so for the rest of the time we have today, I'm just going to play stuff that I like. We're going to start off with a Lollygadget song, Desperate. And we got some Turquoise Tigers, some Blast, some Living Sacrifice, some Pallbearer, and I'm going to play something else at the end of all that. I used to be in a band called Sinfected, and I'm going to play a little bit of that at the very end if I have time. And maybe next Monday I'll come in a little more prepared to talk about how 2026 is 30 years anniversary from the time that my band Elijah's Diner put an album out, our self-made album. We had one album that we made ourselves, and then we got a record deal, and the next album we didn't have to actually make ourselves. It's the only time somebody else manufactured it and put it out there. So that was cool. So I'll be playing some Elijah Steiner next Monday for sure, and talking about that a little bit. Pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to go back to playing some songs here. This is Desperate by Lollygadget, and you heard it on 88.3, the voice of the people.
Walk along a
You're listening to KABF 88.3 Little Rock, Arkansas, the voice of the people.